Andor Season 2, Episode 6. Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my Andor Season 2 full live watch-along for Andor Season 2, Episode 6. So, guys, we are going to be halfway through this season already. Wow. So, if you don't know how this works, this is your first time here, I can't show you the entire episode here on the side because of copyright, but I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks to let you know where I'm at within the episode so you can follow along with your copy. It's meant for you guys to take a window of your own, put it up over mine, and sync it together so that forever, in the annals of history, we can watch Andor Season 2 right here on Mirror Domains. This is basically what you buy from people who sell their Patreons to you guys. But it's better because you actually get to see parts of it. On Patreon, you guys, you buy people's Patreon stuff and you just get a little clock here. You don't even get to see any of it. Here, on Mirror Domains, you get it all. All right, here we go. I'm hitting play. This is just the previously on stuff. And I'll let you guys know when we get past the credits. I think we are at the credits right now. So, opening crawl. We are going to skip the intro button. The intro is always short anyway, right? So we'll just let that play. Because we've been having issues with the trailers. Or the commercials. I fast-forwarded through the commercials, but here we are. Andor Season 2, Episode 6, full live watch-along begins right now on Mirror Domains. I can't believe it. Oh, this is just the opening thing. Sorry, guys. But, whatever. How long is this episode? This episode comes in just at the 49-minute mark. 49 minutes. We're 3 minutes in at the title crawl, so just about 46 minutes for this episode. And we are in Port Steergard, Rima Trade Route. Look at those visual effects. So Andor went out to see where they're farming the silk from the spiders. Okay, so he's off of Gorman now. He's actually meeting with Luthen. This is going down a little bit different than I thought it would.
Calculating for Coruscant.
Set for Coruscant. So he just wanted an assessment from Rylance, right? He knows that they're foolhardy a little bit.
What's his name?
Variance guy. Yeah. Yeah. You heard.
They left this morning.
Well, they sent word.
Yeah. There haven't been any droids in this run of episodes. Doesn't feel quite like Star Wars. The score, though, has been top-notch. Yeah, the score's been really good. You're right. We don't have B4 with us.
There's always something to be done.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They have a plan.
Bad plan. Oh, yeah.
In a place where they know nothing about fighting. They'll be cross.
Because the lives are on the line here.
The triumph. You think he's small, you're thinking like a thief.
I'm thinking.
But it's not going to be a planet for long once the Empire's done with it. And if it burns brightly, that's going to be a beacon for others. So the cost, it's a win-win for Luthen. If you win, you've got a good ally. If you lose, it's going to be a rallying cry to others for help, right? But it comes at the cost. That's very Tarkin like thinking, Luthen. Okay. So he was trying to send another item. So they sent her. We know it's going to go bad on Gorman, right? Because even if Luthen is successful in infiltrating and getting them on their side, Dedra's got her hands all over it, and it's the sword of Damocles is over their heads. They don't even realize that it's there, or they sense that it's sort of there, but they don't realize how that it's already halfway down, about to crush them. Andor saw that. He was ready to smoke it out. He felt that heat. She not there? Yeah. Sacrificial lambs. Lucian is ruthless. He is. Andor is measured, not as strategic. She high? She ripped? She doesn't seem altogether.
It was Varian Sky.
Pretty.
You must be hungry.
What's going on? Yeah. You okay?
Tell me
So
about it. He
he's
came
got
after you left.
Andor is not really buying Luthen's game.
Rode back with him this afternoon. He never mentioned it.
He's got doubts. Yeah. Yeah, she's pacified with something. Perrin. So we're back with Mothma.
Can't blame Skeletons, are they?
No, 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 no. We'll finish there.
You figure it out.
That's so cool. I'm sorry. Coruscant is so awesome. Like they could have, like there was supposed to be like this underground series about like the criminal underground about Coruscant, and like underneath there on the lower levels. That would have been so fascinating, I think. I thought there would be more mention of the pending Death Star or even a few cutscenes. Oh,
So easy for you to tell me. When you leave here, and that will be immediately. I thought
yeah.
it would be interesting if you didn't.
Hmm.
This everything.
Yeah.
This fury, this lack of control, violating every protocol we live by.
Yeah. Oh, Luthen, you watch your words, man.
I wonder. As strong
It's a dangerous game of chess they're playing.
way.
I don't know, guys. Was that a little bit of weakness by Cassian there, going to vent? I don't think so. I don't know.
So I wanted to see, so it was all a meeting.
That's a cameo that would be interesting to see. Palpatine cameo.
The Navy's donated a facility here in Coruscant.
Use Ian McDermott while he's still around. That's the way I would look at it. And you wouldn't have to do much. You could just put the hood on and have him this much of his face, right? Hmm.
Why did I say that? Fill me in after you've read the brief.
So he's a little bit worried that things might be a little bit dicey now, right? His cover might get blown. $16 and 20 seconds. What's she doing here? Val.
It was easy.
I didn't think that she would be here. So did she send for Val, or because I don't know if she would be part of the plan. So they're there to help with the disruption of the shipments to take it. But we know that the plan is to give them at least one shipment and feel a victory so they get a little bit more brazen. Okay. So she's there because of the bargaining chip. We know that there are a couple, right? That they were linked from the first season.
I told him not to tell you. I knew you'd worry.
What happened?
Hmm. Interesting cinematography, eh? Yeah. The shipment heist is like a training exercise for the locals, yeah.
Yes, sir.
You walk a very narrow path, Tetra.
Yes. Okay, so Cyril doesn't even know. He just thinks he's helping her. So we're moving really fast on this heist.
Greedy.
We need all the weapons we can get.
Yeah, don't make a message.
Think. Do as you are told.
Yeah, because if you try to make too bold of a statement, then you risk blowing the entire op. You risk everybody's lives. Looks cold. See people's breaths.
Most of them, and we can always lock a few doors.
Fine.
She's walking them through it, though, at least. This is how much detail and planning it takes.
To do so.
By who? By you?
I don't know, guys. We know it'll go fine, I think, right? This one at least. Unfortunately, if you pick the right spot, then I think the Empire would also know that that's the right spot.
The chain of command. Cinta and I will have blood.
And that's the way it has to be. I wouldn't trust them. I don't like those two that have kind of they vocalized their opposition.
It might be too late already.
Tell them the cost if you don't follow orders. It's everybody's lives. People will die if you can't follow orders and let this mission go off. Is that her stash? She's got a lot. She's hooked.
Biggs?
Is that Luthen's beacon? Is that what they can see? That if he's got something going, he needs help or aid, that he flashes a light? She can't come like that. You know that. I didn't expect to see this kind of a thing in this series. Substance abuse problems.
The driver, Drina.
She's a problem.
I was
Because they were separated during a mission, right? And then she just kind of ran away. Is that what happened?
I wasn't thinking clearly.
All the more reason.
Hmm. They built that scene up pretty well.
And
Oh, there's the Senate. Who is this guy? Are we going to see a Palpatine cameo? Or maybe that was supposed to be a Palpatine cameo and they couldn't get McDermott in. Huh. Interesting. So I'm guessing things didn't go well for her there, or where are we at? 26 minutes, coming up to 27 minutes now. 27 minutes now. And Luthen's got to get rid of some of these bugs that are in his artifacts so he doesn't get exposed. Okay, I like how real everything looks. Like, it looks like that's a real landing platform at a huge opera house or something. A big convention center of some kind, right?
Senator Mothma.
Wait, what? So there is a Bail Organa cameo, but it's not... What? It's not Jimmy Smits? It's, who's that guy? Miss Congeniality, right? He was... Why am I drawing a blank on his name? So that was a recast. Although I don't know why. Jimmy Smits showed up for Rogue One. He showed up for Obi-Wan series. Why am I drawing a blank on that guy's name? TV actor. Another floating EDM machine. Yeah, Jimmy Smith isn't well, I heard. Oh, he's not well? Bummer. Why? Who's that actor? His name starts with the same letters, right? Now I gotta look it up. He was also in Demolition Man with Sandra. Benjamin Bratt. Yeah. BB. So the Empire's also monitoring this. That's unfortunate. I'll have to look that up after.
But it's older, isn't it?
Looks like there are Imperial officers there.
No, I promised, no?
Yeah, sorry.
Do you think maybe that this is an attempt to try to smoke them out? If there is something wrong with the reappraisals, they know that they're onto them?
We come every year. Partagaz had an emergency and tossed.
Somebody's on it. Your third one, huh? I'm waiting to see what's going to go bad here. Because we're 31 minutes, just about under 20 minutes left. And we're going to do another time jump after this one. So I'm guessing everything is wrapped up. It's just going to feel a little rushed, I think. That's Cyril.
How thrilling.
Always look.
Okay, Luthen and Mothma.
I'll tell her to check in with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're coming. We see you there.
Uh-oh.
We had a fascinating conversation.
He wasn't expecting her. Sorry, James. Jamie Smits has been ill in the past, but it's scheduling conflict that prevented him from reprising his role. Okay. This would have been nice. I mean, it was cool that they tried, at least.
Up front, and this is our latest.
Krennic.
Perrin Further, I'm sure you've met before.
Oh, yes, I've been a guest at her.
That's somebody. You're the witness stand.
Festive evening, this is.
I wasn't expecting this, guys.
Smiling.
Yeah.
This is suicide.
So she's going to try to get the bug out by herself. Here we go, guys. It's showtime. Oh, wow. Stunt work. Always appreciate it. Look at Krennic. He's really looking at Luthen there. Did you see that?
Isn't it beautiful?
You're risking everything.
Wow. So inspect it before you take it away, yeah. Make sure you're not hauling away anything that's not in there. So we're kind of like making two heists here. One, the Imperial shipment, and then the heist of getting this listening device out of the artifact that seems to be very well embedded. You can tell that she's seasoned, right? And the rest of them are not, really.
It wasn't much of a battle, was it?
No, how right.
It's stuck.
Well, that is exactly my point. Criminals love to lie.
Ben Mendelsohn is so good, isn't he? We'll put it back, and we're going to have to try to figure out something else after in the interim. You don't want to snap it. So it's going a little bit bad, but not on this front. One of those two guys is going to muddle it up, I think.
We can still agree on that.
What's the word for people like the Carmine who simply...
My rebel is your terrorist. Something like that.
If it snaps, I think your situation would be much worse. Wandered off. He's just wander off. Oh, she's bleeding. The only thing you could do is destroy it. Destroy the artifact, right? You're going to draw on. We're about to have a situation here. Now it's on. And only two people were supposed to be armed there. He wasn't supposed to carry a piece. Who got shot? Oh my God. No. She was, holy, I didn't even see her in the area. Yeah. So you give them time to clear. So that did come at a big cost. At least they were able to say sorry to each other and have a moment of forgiveness, but man, that sucks. Because he broke protocol. So did they get it out in time or not? We didn't really get resolution to that.
It's very special. It's a book.
It's from a planet where blindness was considered a gift.
So it's a bit like Braille kind of thing, right? Where are we at? It almost feels like this episode will go more. That this will go longer than just these 3 episodes. That this will bleed into episodes 7, 8, and 9, doesn't it? Because it doesn't feel like there's enough time to wrap all this up in these 3. She's gonna be. She's gonna either hit him or kill him. I don't know what she's gonna do. Huh.
There's no place to hide. Look at me. This is on you now.
Wow. Yeah.
She was everything that you have daydreamed about.
Holy cow.
Foolish child. Don't you dare cry.
That was a brilliant speech by her. Wow. So she got it out at least. Killed Krennic. I don't know why, but I just find Coruscant so pretty. So pretty. Yeah, I'm guessing the cargo was bugged or booby trapped, or you know that they just wanted to let them have it so that they would get more brazen and try more daring stuff. Was this the doctor? Holy cow. Bix just Gorst? Well, you keep torture devices in your office, you might get one of these days happen to you. So she wanted vengeance. So this is not the way that I thought it would be going. And she just left him. Wow. So did she just leave the entire thing? Okay, so she's really blowing her cover. She's just going to walk out the front door? Oh, okay, so Cassian sanctioned it as well. He knew that she had to get it off her chest, right? Otherwise she couldn't move forward? She had to make peace with it? All right. Good episode. The best part, though, wow, is that final speech. The "Don't You Cry" speech. Holy cow! Like that was powerful. Just the look in her eyes, like she's the one that wants to break down. She's the one that wants to get angry and scream and yell at him and give him like a reprimand. But she's been down this road before, right? She knows the cost and weight of everything that happens when you're on these kinds of missions. And holy cow, she did a great job. Like, phenomenal acting. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'll watch that again. That was intense. It was cool seeing Krennic. Wasn't expecting Krennic back in this. And I liked it because when you saw Krennic there, it added a certain level of menace to their situation, right? Vel, yeah, Faye. Who's? Oh, sorry, it wasn't Vel that died. It was Cinta. Cinta. That was shocking too, because I didn't even see her. Like we saw that she was walking down the aisle, but then when the one guy had the blaster and shouldn't have had it, it was just, my God, that was unexpected. Didn't expect that. But yeah, the Faye Marseille, great speech, very well done, right? Was born in Yorkshire. She was in Game of Thrones. Who was she in Game of Thrones? Oh, God, well, that cast list is going to be huge, James. You're not going to be able to get through that. Hey, Marseille. Let's see if I can pull that up separately, because I'm definitely curious. Oh, she was one of the faceless people, right? That worked with Arya there for a bit, right? She worked with the faceless guy. Okay, yeah. But yeah, man, that whole speech, "Are you crying?" That's gonna stay with me. That's gonna stay with me. Just wow. So Benjamin Bratt comes in for a small cameo as Bail Organa. We were going to take a look at that as well, right? Let's take a look at Jimmy Smits. Because, he likes to play the role, right? So you're saying that it was just scheduling conflicts. Why recent recast of Bail Organa after 23 years? Andor fans are unbelievably angry that the iconic star was recast. I'm not like Benjamin Bratt is okay, but if you couldn't have gone him just for that little bit of him showing up, then you didn't need to have Bail Organa in there, right? If you couldn't get Smits because of scheduling, just wait for another opportunity, because it could have been any other senator there, or they just arrived there, right? Instead of CGI deepfakes, a tangible actor was chosen. So, our take. Rather than CGI, it is worth nothing. That I think I made the right choice. Benjamin Bratt does well in place of Bail Organa, bring right amount of warmth. Well, he was only in there for a second. So, and that's why I'm saying, like, was it worth it then? Was it worthwhile to recast? It felt really hard bringing legacy characters back for a whole variety of reasons. Money and scheduling. I mean, Jimmy Smits just wasn't available. Well, then, yeah, just for the small little bit that was there, you could have easily have done without that, right? It would have been cool. It would have been cool. But I'm guessing that, I don't know. It's interesting. Very interesting. What do you guys think about that recast? Jimmy Smits may have been too expensive. Some good performances in this episode. Yeah, there were some really good ones. Yeah, you felt the tension. At least I did. With her fumbling underneath of the artifact to try to get it out from underneath, right? Ben Mendelsohn always brings it too. He knows how to play that just amount of right of menace, arrogance, pompousness, right? You guys know how I feel about him. He made pretty much the whole reason was that Secret Invasion or Secret Wars TV series worth watching with him and Sam Jackson. But he's also really good too in movies and stuff. But yeah, that whole ending speech, that this is like skin. You're going to wear it now for the rest of your life. And just the rage behind those eyes. And I'm talking about rage too. Andor having it out with Luthen there, saying, "How dare you use this kind of a situation to..." Because basically what Luthen was doing there, he was testing their convictions. Cassian saw that, and he didn't like being tested like that, right? He's like, just ask, and we will provide. We're putting our lives on the line too, and you're testing us to see what we can do. Don't do that, right? I see it from Cassian's side. I'm on his side, but I can see where Luthen's coming from, where you've got to make tough calls, right? You got to be able to put things aside, and it looks like there's going to be a rift now between Cassian, Bix, and Luthen, right? Where they're not going to tolerate that kind of rigidness to the cause. They question it, right? Damona John says, "I don't know about you, but I thought this was the weakest arc out of the 3 episodes." Well, it had some interesting stuff in there for sure. I liked it. I'm not going to say that I didn't like it. It's not as bad as episode 2 of the where it was kind of a waste, right? Where we had those marauders fighting with each other. Like these 3 worked fairly well. These 2 guys, one of them's going to slip up, and I'm guessing this guy's going to get called out. He'll get killed, right? He'll get killed. Dedra, I think she's going to be fine. Oathkeeper. This kind of the indoctrination of the Senate. This is probably where maybe they were going to have a Palpatine cameo. Who knows? Good stuff, though, overall. I liked it. Let me know what you thought about this episode in the comments below if you're watching this afterwards. Guys, hey, we film this live. We do this all live. So come join us next Wednesday for more live Andor series full reactions. It'll be in the afternoon as well, I think. Hold on, next Wednesday I'm closing. So, no, it'll be in the afternoon as well. So, yeah, it'll be same times and stuff. If you liked it, come join us here because we just did episode 4 and 5 and 6 now. So that's good stuff. We've got full movie reviews for Until Dawn, The Accountant 2, Sinners, full trailer reactions for Weapons, and the new Rock movie that's coming out about the UFC fighter. Full series reactions for Survivor Season 48, Episode 10 comes out. And then once a week we do movie news stuff here on the channel. We've always got lots of cool stuff here. Art Glasswhite, he says, guess there's going to be a lot of friendly fire leading up to the last episode. Yeah, I think there will be. You almost get the impression that Andor might kill Luthen. Like you're thinking that maybe Luthen will be found out by the Empire and he'll get destroyed that way, right? But I'm thinking they're almost teeing it up that maybe it'll be Andor that will destroy Luthen. We're going a little too far. And there's something a little bit more, there's something poetic about that too, right? Who knows? Both Luthen and Saw Gerrera ride it hard. They ride this rebellion thing really hard, and sometimes their scrutiny and their intensity rubs people the wrong way, and we'll have to see how this all shakes out. All right, good stuff. Let me know what you thought. Comments below. If not, I'll see you next week for more Andor right here on Mirror Domains. Thanks for joining me in the live chat, guys.